Yo, GG, turn it up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing, Chad?
Doing freaking awesome, man. Stoked to talk to you tonight. We had a good time the other day.
I know. I feel like I just saw you. That's crazy, right?
Right?
So yeah, this year's cup, it definitely was something. I mean, I don't know. I almost felt like there was like a bigger turnout, like a bigger crowd. I was definitely bummed that JR couldn't make it, but he's got to take care of himself. He's got his situations going on right now. But man, we had a. I'm still recovering. Still recovering.
Me too. That was an intense day of a lot of flavors to get down and a lot of friends who had some wonderful things to try. You being one of them. But yeah, man, the DGC Cup 2024 was awesome. Shout out to the JR token right there.
Oh, you got the real JR token right there.
Yeah, the real JR token from the cup.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So yeah, just to kind of fill everybody in, I guess, on what we got going on today. We kind of did like the 2024 House of Cortez DGC Cup takeover. We were doing wings, we were doing edibles, we were doing infused cocktails. Now, Chad is one of the people that definitely got to go ahead and try out what we had to offer. So we actually have the clips of Chad trying everything, and we're going to go ahead and kind of react to those today. All right, do you want to get into the first clip then?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Take a look at what we got here.
You want some wings? Yeah, give them in on the wings. What's going on, Chaz Westport? We found you. I found Chaz in the wild. Hey, Chaz, this is a moment all about your honor. I got some chicken wings for you, sir. Yeah, the sauce on the side is medicated, though. Can we get you to try some of those out? Tom Green. Would you mind if we got a testimonial on the wings? Yeah. We're trying to get everybody to try them.
All right. Are they infused? Are they spicy?
So they're not too spicy. They are a sriracha honey mango.
Okay.
The infusion is on the side, so you can kind of dose yourself.
All right. I'm gonna try just a little piece.
Yeah, just a little piece. Just a taste test, really. But here, get in there and get you some of the sauce. Yep.
All right. Thank you. Back there. This freaking smells good, man.
Go ahead and try it, dude. So the wings don't have any weed on them. It's just in sauce cup on the side.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So I gotta know, man, when I just kind of pulled up on you, I got the camera out, I'm kind of being like a creeper. I'm like, here, take some wings. No, eat them. Come on. Like, what was your initial? And I called you Chaz like 3 times. I don't know why I did that, but
must have been the microphone. There's fuzz on the microphone. Something, right? My initial reaction was like, "Oh, sweet, Cortez, what's up?" And then I was like, "Uh-oh, edibles, man. Edibles ruined me a couple weeks ago." So I was like, before I came, I'm like, "No edibles, please, no edibles."
That was me and the mushrooms this year. I'm like, no, you guys aren't gonna ruin my good time.
Yeah, dude, it was cool that, it made me wonder too. I'm like, oh man, you're never supposed to take candy from strangers, but dude, we've hung out on the show before, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
Cortez is not a
you
stranger.
got candy, and then you got chicken wings, so it's kind of like, well, he's offering a protein. It's offering me like nutrition for my day.
You know what? That is something I actually wanted to mention to you. It really was like, dude, that was the perfect like midday snack for me. Like that set the rest of the day off. Like yeah, I had a whiff of it. I'm like,
You can't go
all
out
right.
there on an empty stomach and be your best. I mean, you just
No.
It's kind of funny too, because like I caught like everybody. I was out there playing like 40 Pokemon. I got everybody, and everybody was like running around, working. I don't know. I was just kind of like, I guess I was really distracting people. Like, have you ever seen that meme? Like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, me, just hanging around. So I was just, like everybody off guard, but like working. So they're trying to be like, oh, like I gotta go do this. Oh, I got some to put out this fire. Just like, and they're like, hey, Cortez, but then all of a sudden, like before their brain can even really process it, they get food and they're like, oh, you don't always realize you're hungry until somebody reminds you, and it's like, by the way, I'm starving.
Yeah, dude, I forgot to eat that day. That was the only thing I ate all day. And I was there from open to like the last 7 people there. So
just so you know, I didn't get a single one of those wings. I didn't even get to taste them.
No, bro, you missed out.
Well, I don't know. I probably ate from like 4 or 5 different restaurants that day, but it's kind of like the sacrifices we make.
That's good stuff, though.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the second part of the clip. This is where Chad actually gets to try some of the product.
I'm gonna go for it. Oh yeah.
What do you think, dude?
Yeah. I feel it on my lips. I'm like, hopefully I'm not all messy face right now. But
No, you're pretty good. You're pretty good.
Thank you.
Get in there, get you a little bit of that sauce, Chad.
I want double dip, man. Seinfeld? It's like a sin. Let me go with the option end. Let me go with my finger end.
All right.
Oh, I'm nice and messy. Nice and juicy, man.
So can I ask, do we get the Chad Westport seal of approval on these?
Dude, you get like 2 thumbs up.
All right.
2 thumbs and a
That's
big
what
toe.
we've been looking for. And a big toe. Can't forget about the toe now.
Yep. Oh man, I do remember like biting into them and just like feeling like I just had stuff all over my face. It was like lip smacking good. I was just like, oh man.
Oh, that was from the overnight marinade. Yeah.
That was good. It was good. But you assured me I was good, and I didn't see anything hanging off there. So yeah, man, that was good. I enjoyed them. And like I said too, it's like the chicken by itself was great.
Yeah. Oh, and by itself, they were regular wings. So people, if they were like, hey, you know what? I'm not down for the edibles. I don't get high. I don't like the way my body reacts to edible. I don't want to get high right now. It was a choice.
Yeah, and I was definitely high by that point already. And I do want to say, that sriracha sauce that you made, the infused spicy sriracha sauce.
Mango.
Dude, that was awesome. Like that is kind of perfect for the palate too. After like tasting so many different flowers throughout the day, I had that and it like cleaned my tongue.
Cleanse?
Yeah, it totally cleaned my tongue. It's like took all the the flower taste away, the herbalness, and I was able to go back to it.
I have my boy Chad over here like a sommelier.
I do my best. I do, dude. It hit me. I was like, dude, that's perfect. And speaking of hitting me though, probably about 20, 30 minutes later, I kind of had a little kirk on my experience that day. And I was like, wow, I think he gave me another break.
For the extract, that was all my work. I grew the weed cut from the homie Chicago Buzzbean. It was the Orange Sherbet Runs. I think that's led by Fonzo. Big shout out. But the thing was, I grew the weed. I did the extraction. When I did the extraction, I used liquid sunflower lecithin. And then going into the infusion, I used powdered sunflower lecithin. So both of those are carriers. And then the coconut oil that I used for the extraction, for the base for the sauce, I used an organic unrefined coconut oil, meaning it's still got all the fats, that hasn't been skimmed. So it's really high in MCT. So from those three ingredients, sorry, I'm a little high, but from those three ingredients, we'll say they act as carriers. So that's why it is so much more of a rapid release. That's why it's the more full body high, because it's really hitting it home and getting those cannabinoids in your bloodstream.
Nice, dude. I mean, it definitely works. That's cool. I've never tried that way. Never. That's so cool, man. I love talking with people who enjoy cooking. Like I could burn something in a microwave. So I'm not the cook right here, but
what's actually really funny. So with those, I actually made them for Banner. That's kind of something that like me and him have talked, and through like our little friendship we built through like being online and everything, and our little side conversations. I know he's really got a love of like kind of, I don't even know so much the Asian culture, but Banner's like a foodie, so he actually turned me on to it, because there's some places like on the north side that kind of do like Vietnamese, Korean barbecue,
okay.
Like a street Thai type of thing. So that was kind of like the flavor profile I was trying to play to, was like the Korean barbecue street Thai kind of thing. So that's why I went with the sriracha honey mango there.
Sriracha honey mango, okay. And like I said, what's that?
Oh, it was lip smacker. Like I didn't get to try the chicken wings, but I was dipping all kind of, I had like a little bowl off to the side, and I'm like scooping them into the ramekins, and I'm just getting in there with the chips, with the Tostitos. You know what I'm talking about? So I did get some of the sauce, but I didn't get any of the wings.
It was good, man. Like all around, that was great too. And it was kind of funny because I had talked to, other people that day, and they're like, I ran into Cortez, he had gummy worms. I ran into Cortez, he had drinks. I had the chicken wings too. And like, although none of us could figure out what the dosage was, we were all like,
it's Chinese arithmetic to me. I mean, I don't measure my pH, I don't measure my runoff. If you start talking about PPFD to me, we're not friends anymore.
All right, we're not talking about it then.
I don't even chase my liquor. Why would I chase my pH? Shout out retards, starting the boys.
Yeah. Let the microbes do it for you.
Oh, right. That's the benefits of the self-regulating rhizosphere. Thank you very much.
It was funny that I was getting interviewed by Blue Kiss Garden, sitting there with a couple of the guys at the bakery, and they're like, so what is one of the weirdest things that happened to you at the cup? And I went for the chicken, because for 2 days in a row on my Colorado trip, I have just been standing there and have been handed like meat. I'm like, this is so weird. And both times I'm glad it happened.
This is a good time. Why is it so delicious?
Yeah. Like I saw Cortez, and he had chicken for me. I'm like, okay, that works. I'm glad you did.
Well, we're really trying to see, hopefully I can kind of bend somebody's arm over there. Maybe I can get like a vendor spot next year to do like chicken wings, maybe like some sandwiches. Yeah, come on, Scotty. I'll pay my vendor's fee. Come on, brother. Just cut me in on the concessions a little bit. Like, throw me a bone here. You know what I'm saying?
Get the food handler permit, and you're good to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to see.
Don't. That'd be rad. They were good. I think people would like them.
Hell yeah. But you got any shout outs? You got anything you're working on over there, Chad?
Yeah, just released the Westport Posse not too long ago. Testing No Joke right now, which is a cross of the Westport Posse and the Kool-Aid Man. That turned out to be a big hit out there in Colorado on this trip. Some people were really digging on that one. So couple more months of testing with the number of testers that are out there, and I hope to get that out by the end of the summer. But yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. And then always over on my YouTube channel, Chad Westport YouTube channel. That's where I do all the shows and all the things. And then the Instagram is kind of where I keep people updated to like the new website coming out. But that's just Chad.Westport on Instagram. So yeah, those are kind of the places to find me and what I got going on right now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, but we definitely gotta do something again here soon, Chad.
Yeah.
Definitely shouldn't wait till the cup next year. But I'm sure I'll run into you in these internet streets here sooner or later.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, thanks for inviting me over today. And, it was good to see you at the cup. And then it was cool to get the chicken, but I looked for you afterwards, man, because I would have loved just to sit there and chew your ear off, but you were a busy man. I didn't see you after that. It's like wings and out.
Yeah. I kind of was hidden everywhere. Well, I'm from the city though, so I kind of got like the way I move, you know what I mean? But it was kind of funny though. There was a guy that came up to me. I don't know what his name was, but big shout out to him. He was a autoflower guy. He got like excited. He's like, "Hey, is that Cortez?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's me. You found me." We sit there, we talk, just kind of shot the shit for a couple minutes. But I did have, other stuff going on. But instead of being like rude, I still had some of those edibles in my backpack. So we stood there, we talked about Mephisto, all that cool stuff. But then I was able to give him some edibles and then kind of go on about what I had going on. But he messaged me, I forget his name. I'd give him a shout out if I remembered. But he's like, "Oh man, Cortez, those edibles were like clutch for the plane ride. You made my whole trip back." So I'm like, you know what? That's actually really, really cool. It's actually like so cool how like everybody in the cannabis community is just like reachable, obtainable, like just regular people. Like we're like your brother, your cousin, the guy down the street, maybe even you.
Hell yeah. Well, when it comes to meeting in person, you just got to show up. And people did
Yeah.
show up. And so I'm glad you did. The vibe was so thick there. I couldn't have like pictured it being better.
Oh, most definitely, man. Bard shit. Big shot.